try to be calling on me because I'm not gonna do that.
Why does it don't look like this? Oh, you know what? It might be that. That's what it is.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on.
We got several cases up here right by the ATM. I got stuff in here. You ain't going nowhere.
On August 21st, 2024, two Brinks truck employees were finishing their route at a Huntington Bank ATM when four suspects pulled in.
What's going on? You guys got someone? Where?
Empty out the ATM. Somebody shot the.
Well, where are they at?
Okay, we don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking for them. And they're saying a Brinks truck employee is shot. We're speaking of Henry III. Which way did it go?
Right here. Let's get 2022, 23 black guys, Durango, no license plate, 10 on the window.
Just 3 weeks earlier, a Dodge Durango matching that same description with four suspects also robbed a different armored truck. Those suspects were never found.
Here come a gentleman from the So, fly out, bust the window.
Wait, the employee is...
And he do it. Yeah, they got no license plate in the back with 10 on the window.
2022 to 2023. Dodge Durango, black in color, no kids on the windows. He's the one that's possibly shot. You guys, wait, so he was the employee in the Brinks truck?
Yes, he's an employee in the Brinks truck.
But he's in the Dodge Durango?
No, he's in the Brinks truck. The shooter is in the Durango.
Where'd the Brinks truck go? I don't care about...
We don't know. He's self-transported. Yeah, we went to ask him, was he okay? And he just kept saying, his truck told him, don't let him go wrong. No,
yeah, we get in what he's on the website. They said the guy in the Brinks truck is shot. They think he's self-transported to the hospital. We have located on that Brinks truck. Wait, let's go find the crime scene, Bobby. Where? Oh, right here. Yeah.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, bad and
Bobby, come on.
and the offense bounces back.
Got one here, one here. Yeah, right there. We got several casings up here right by the ATM. I'm gonna mark them off real quick. Which way did that car go? The guy with the gun? What was he wearing?
White jeans, white tennis shoes, light blue jeans. His part was white, and this part was sky blue. That's the only one I have seen.
On the right side?
No, this whole right part. He took off running. What do you think about that? He was laying on the ground. He had right on here, like behind the truck. So that's how I looked off the car.
Your truck hit? across the radio, black shirt with white at the top on the right side, and then light blue on the right bottom by his number. And was it a black sweatshirt? Black sweatshirt, yeah, he said the shooter. I don't know, what the shooter, what kind of shirt was he wearing?
He had on the jacket. It was,
okay, what color was the jacket?
It was, his top part was white, his bottom part was like a sky blue with light jeans.
No black?
Yeah, somebody, I'm pretty sure somebody had on black. Yeah.
No, the guy who shot your friend.
It was multiple ones.
Give me a second.
One of them probably did have on all black.
The guy who actually shot, did the shooting, you're describing him. You said he had light blue, he had red, white hair, and blue. What was the rest of the shirt?
No, it was a jacket.
Okay, what was the rest of the jacket?
It was white up top, and it was sky blue at the bottom.
D linemen staying in their
Nobody we should kill it. Nobody took you out your spot.
You just can't do it, man.
On my spot at all. It's still the internet, though. We gotta.
Didn't get much done on that first
What are you doing? What are you doing, Johnny Mac?
Might be changing the route.
Give it a buck. I'm gonna give it a buck. Okito ran both of us under the table. Okito ran both of us under the table. You want to give it a buck?
That was a crazy.
I'm gonna give it a bill. Okito ran both of us. We was in the studio recording. Me and him both looked at each other like, yeah, got this job. Was in that job with the light turned off. Like, man, I can feel a gel right now. I'm gonna give it a bill. He was in a whole different universe than Everett, but.
Yo, bro, cut another video. I don't like that nigga on my phone. I don't like putting that nigga on my page, bro. Right now, we going through.
Like, comment, subscribe. So listen, this whole thing with Mac, bro, this really could have been avoided. Like, mind you, the conversation between me, O, and Mac, that happened like over a year ago, bro. Like, it was to the point O wasn't even worried about it. I already put the footage out. I reached out to Mac, asking if he squashes people. Oh, there's no reason for them to even reply. Especially right now, while you see the run that he's making right now.
I want to tell you that the other Jones, but that's why I'm going to accept this for the other people. What we do, bro, you know. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's incomplete. Quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for 7:16, he on some bullshit. 7:16 in the morning, he on some bullshit.
For both of these programs coming into this one, so there's a lot of eyeballs on this game.
Yo, I ain't going front. Philly, y'all is terrible. Everybody is running a Philly platform right now, crashed out, and y'all want some weirdos.
Yo, I like to sleep on things to see if I still feel that way in the morning. But I'm still angry that this fat built gap in the mouth at the 30 ass nigga can't do 25 push-ups as had the nerve to try to play tough the other day, man.
Like, damn, bro. Then bro booked for a joint. And that was like the most positive thing you could ever hear from somebody. Don't go off emotion. He said, bro, emotion got me here. And I was like around him, what was going on, and I seen it in his face, like, his emotions was in his face. And when I see how like the hurt was, bro, and you see somebody like that, it'll change your whole mental. And when I mean that, like you see somebody like emotional, but not showing it, like we're not saying it, but they showing it.
It's all physical.
And I knew he would have did anything in the world.
Young boys that's watching this, basically saying it in all terms.
Like, I don't care if y'all doing YouTube and y'all doing podcasting. All money is not good money. If y'all in this joint staring up negative.
Johnny Mac, I'm going to give you the attention that you crave. You want to go viral? Like you willing to commit suicide to go viral? I don't understand these niggas. He's a very emotional young man. I really think he needs to seek some type of therapy. I think he's still on drugs.
So one thing I would say, like, none of this is scripted. This ain't no, like, one thing, Philly like kind of a true real of a city for real. So Like, Mac was just more, you know, Mac was just moving off of, like, pure emotion. Like, Mac not no nut, he not no chump. He'll throw them gloves on, you know what I'm saying? Like, he from North, he from the project. So, even the fact that he in his hood, you gotta understand, he feel more comfortable. I don't even think that he knew bro was, like, you know what I'm saying, for that, like, put him on guard.
So that Mac, you want some sort of be in his hood. I'm telling you, man. It's not. It's not that deep. A lot of men gotta learn how to control their emotions, man. The emotions can cause you to crash out. The emotions can cause you to say some shit and do some shit that you can't stand on. You get what I'm saying? Stop playing, man. Y'all niggas play too much. It's too early, y'all be playing. And we trick y'all niggas. Hey, my man, none of that. That was acting, nigga. Look at what I'm talking about. Y'all niggas really on the internet long for anything. Like, I don't ever.
So, about life lessons, I'm gonna take a different approach as far as what we've done in that situation. Because I got my own personal, like, thing with Mac, what's going on. But right now, I ain't really taking a person down. Like, I got a genuine love and relationship with Mac. And Mac, I was like, damn, bro, why you dropping the enemy out the mosquito drum? You went left and I'm kind of hurting you, bro. And you know I got love for you, bro. That's why you doing a little because you know I got love. So I really want to use this moment for like kind of shine some light. All of us, I saw people, especially the younger, like, let's kind of learn from you. Everybody wants big, but at least, like, learn from listening.
We need 20,000 orders by December 31st to keep our business open.
So you need $2 million to start?
We need 20,000 orders by December 31st to keep our business open.
So you need $2 million to stay open?
When I actually had negative $18,000 in my account.
We had, for like me, we did a campaign. We got millions of views, and this young lady did a whole bunch of money. She wound up still going out of business.
Real leaders, they go first. They fall on their sword. They sacrifice their ego. They will fail publicly and for their team in front of other people so that the team doesn't have to suffer. My customers own 15% of my business. Oh wow. So if you ever sell the company, they get a 15% payout. You really gotta have some champions behind you because they see it when nobody else does.
Welcome to another edition of the Social Proof Podcast, man. We find dope people that are doing dope stuff, and today, oh man, I'm so excited. I don't even really reach out to a lot of people for the podcast, even though I probably should. There's just some amazing people in the world, but I think something worked. Your community worked. Somebody posted something. They posted a video of you saying, "Yo, about that." It's just, I just felt it. And I said,
damn, we coughed the rock up.
Got something. Then I went out rabbit hole, like, looking at what girl mixes and all.
Did you hear about Ari Williams, the Chicago attorney who is representing a woman who shot Romika Meeks in the face, and she says her client acted in self-defense? Kadeja Holly Johnson has been formally charged with first-degree murder after shooting 31-year-old Romika Meeks in the face outside her son's school back in September. Holly's attorney, Ari Williams, will argue that the shooting happened in self-defense because Holly already had a protective order against Romika, and she says Romika attacked her first moments before she shot and killed her. It's surprising to see Holly facing charges at all because on the day of the killing, she was questioned and then released. And early reports stated that the case might close with no charges at all. After much public outcry demanding justice for Romika, Holly was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. For a charge this serious to be filed after an initial claim of self-defense, prosecutors must have proof that Holly had other options to remain safe, such as leaving the scene of the altercation, and that instead of doing that, she returned to the scene with a gun and intentionally.
Yeah, Memphis.
I'm back at it. Niggas notice the difference. Just more prone, classic. No.
Gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
It's shady that Diddy recorded Mark without telling Mark, knowing that this would go somewhere at some point. Does Mark feel betrayed by Diddy? If I were Mark, I would be out of my head. Welcome to the Two Angry Men podcast. Diddy has been exposed. This is not having anything to do with three ways, but it has to do with video shot by Diddy's own videographer that involves his interactions with his chief lawyer in the criminal case, and it's not pretty. And Diddy's team has reacted by threatening Netflix, threatening to sue Netflix. But Mark, why don't we just start out of the gate with this video of Diddy just launching on Marquette Nickel.
Nuclear bombs, you know what I'm saying, straight to the head. And I'm tired of going back and forth with y'all, with the lawyers.
I take great pride in our parole success rate, and I take great pride in the success rate of the parole project. Did you go through the parole project?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, I know you did. And so you're a failure. I take it.
I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you, and that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0.
Hey, yo, academics, check this out. Academics, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on swearing. You talking about you talking about the proximity between what swearing and an age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion, so listen to my opinion. I feel like you built like a no, 100%. Listen, I feel, let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you built, no, listen, I feel like you built like a jar of relish. You understand? You see, here's the thing, like, no, this ain't no gangster talk, we ain't gonna do no gang. Listen, what I'm saying, you since you want to put, some of y'all just want me to put the name on the foreground. See, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I want to react to it, but I'm gonna keep it really. LeBron, I'm not dropping 8 right now. I'm dropping like 20. I'm dropping 20 right now. But you need a 45 day. You need a 45 days to handle it. So like tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna see what mood I'm in. I'm gonna have the bottle ready, and I'm not even watching. Like I still ain't watching full video. I want to watch it live tomorrow. And whatever that Hennessy or that, not that I'm going back to Hennessy for tomorrow. I haven't drank Hennessy in a while, but I'm going back to Hennessy tomorrow. If the Hennessy says, man, roast, I'm getting it. That's a fact. But if it says, yo, man, you got this dope stuff, it's funny. So, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I'm going to get him. Come on now. Y'all got to keep scaling their hands. I can see. And I got 30 days of content to get to. You know what I mean? Listen, one thing I'm going to tell Jim Jones is, I want to put this out there. You know, I'm glad y'all have finally put the mic down because y'all was wasting studio. Okay? And I'm glad y'all now in my run. Now, this is my run. Okay? I don't think y'all were collectively that good at music anyway. So y'all was, I don't know what, y'all work in music, but when y'all in that talking internet realm, this is my realm, okay? I'm the Jay-Z, the Drake, and all of that. Right in one. So here's, I think, you know, there's really no rules, but I think, out of courtesy, we should throw a few in there. Now, I can take a joke. I want to let y'all know, I can take a joke. When I'm sparking y'all up, I don't want to hear nobody say trying to kidnap me, kill me, shoot me, next time you see me, you're slapping me. That's all I'm going to say. This is my realm now. We fight consistent, okay? I don't want nobody in their feelings. That's how I want to keep it like that. So, welcome. It's all good. I like to welcome all the washed up rappers into my realm. It's all good. Like, and by the way, I talked about y'all before. To welcome y'all. Okay? Because I do like to see, and there's, I'm not, like, I'm actually, I spoke about their podcast more than really, like, you know, obviously, I think they have a little traction to get out there, but, like, I'm like, yo, you know, look at these niggas, man, you know, of course, I got it, I got it there like 1990s clothing, which I could definitely take it back. But I haven't seen the full clip. I'm gonna react to it tomorrow. But I'm just trying to tell them. I know there's no rules to this, but I need y'all to combat me with this. I don't want to hear no niggas saying, yo, we gonna be outside the studio, son. Next time I see you, you better have it on you, son. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. Because I ain't gonna lie. Yo, the way, when I seen Jim Jones, he was giving me like he was down to do 15 burp packs. You know how I get with people, right? It get to a point, because I run the back for that nigga like, yo, niggas gotta see it. We gotta come outside. And I just ran into Maynard. I want no problem with Maynard.
Yo, this ain't the spokesman, make me back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on the pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as it came down my Twitter timeline earlier today. The academics actually went live last night and responded to what Mano had to say. As Mano saw the clip that was getting circulated on Twitter and on the internet as well, where he was mocking Jim Jones and Fabulous for their fashion choices, calling them the whole YNs and the senior citizens because of some of the fashion choices they was having. Fabulous with the headband, Jim Jones with his style and jeans, the way that he wears his hat and stuff like that. And Mano decided to turn all the way up on him. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clip to the beginning in full and from the Let's Rap About It podcast, because Mano said a lot more and it's in reference to what the things that academics were saying didn't make no entire sense. How he was trying to date them on fashion. And then also with academics, I don't know where this stream was from, but they had it on Twitter earlier, and I could see from the hours it was recorded last night. He decided that he wants to get drunk, I guess, before he responds to him. And I said, oh, that's a plea bargain right there. You just can't go and speak on it right there in the moment. Then you're telling them, hey, man, I gotta watch the whole thing and see it. What you mean, watch the whole thing? It wasn't but like 3 minutes you said something about it, and let's be clear. The only person that was really saying something was Mano. So you want to set the bar here, set the bar there, well, we ain't gonna get into this and we ain't gonna get into that. You already know how they operate, so you can't try to make it be this and make it be that. Then say, well, it ain't no rules, but we need to do it like this or do it like that. Well, hey, you should just go ahead and be quiet if you're worried about taking it there already. And then to be clear, this ain't about who's the best at doing a live stream or the best who's on the internet. Y'all ain't doing the same thing. Y'all ain't in the same lane.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Alrighty, squad. We're here today at the Anne Arundel County Police Headquarters in Millersville, Maryland, on Veterans Highway. Once again, I got an email today that the public records I requested were ready for pickup. So I'm going to come here to pick them up. But I got a few questions about this $40 fee that they're...
That's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. Just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back.
What's up, guys? Vince Firearms here, and pardon me for my voice as I It was a great Thanksgiving, though. Great Thanksgiving weekend, so it is what it is. Today we're going to talk about Glock potentially losing my support as my favorite firearm company out there. If you guys are interested in getting the best holster on the market, Black and tactical, inside the waistband holster. They're affordable, and they clip to everything using the monoblock, a claw, and a wedge. You cannot beat the setup. The monoblock clips to everything: gym shorts, sweatpants, bathing suits, snow pants, khaki, jeans, belts. It doesn't matter. This will flip to it. Get the wedge. Prevent yourself from trading. You can even just buy the wedge. It's like $6. Also, use code at the end. Take another 10% off. You'll thank me later. Also, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it's a gentleman's agreement. I put out the content. You guys hit the like button, everyone wins. I really appreciate that, guys. Anyways, let's get into it. Glock. I have rode with Glock through everything. Everyone went to the P365. Everyone went to the X-Max. Everyone went to the P320 when it first came out. Right? I was that one person sitting back and saying, no, my P320 or my P365s were unreliable. I got rid of my P320, said it's garbage, it feels like crap. Everyone else and their mother ran that direction. They saw shiny, new, innovative, compensated, all of it. And I stuck with the good old boring clock, right? Everyone knows I love clock, that's not a secret, and I do. But this is how I feel now. If Glock gets rid of the 40 Smith & Wesson clocks, like the Glock 27, Glock 23, Glock 22, I don't care so much about the long barrel 40s, but if you get rid of the carry 40s, I think I'm done. Just listen, hear me out. The reason we are losing the carry 40 Smith & Wessons and 357 SIGs is for one reason. They had to switch to the V-Series according to them. They didn't have to do anything. But right, they did. And by doing that, they canceled out all the Gen 3s. They were still producing the Gen 3s for the California market, which still offered us our carry size Glock 27 and Glock 33s, as well as our Glock 32s and 357 and our Glock 23s. And I get there's plenty on the used market, I get that. But one thing that I've always looked forward to is Glock continuing their 40s, unlike any other company. Every other company's dropped their 40s with the Wessons, other than a couple oddball companies here and there that make nice things. Every other company gets some revolt. But Glock stood firm and said, hey, for the California market, it's big enough, we will continue.
Ordinary income is the worst income to have in the United States of America. I'm not going to pay 49% of $1 million. You crazy? It was a very different... What?
Ferocious, fierce, bold. I got to flex for one time because I don't talk. No, there's nobody like me.
On October 11th.
To the air, it's Rayola. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and in.
On October 11th, 2025, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle driving erratically.
Hey, bro. I'm Oscar from Local Books. I got a body camera too. Did you already give my partner insurance? Yes, I did. You did? Okay, cool. I'm just kind of usually kind of finishes up his day. Where are you guys coming from?
The gas station.
Yeah, I saw the gas station. Okay. Who are you guys headed to?
Just dropping me off.
Oh, where do you live? Yeah. Oh, literally right here? Oh.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10.
What are you looking for? Huh? So what are you looking for? Oh, okay. I got you.
He'll try to do it himself.
Yeah, nothing. So, I've, this is the address that the tax been placed there. They took that would be him. But it's that guy. And that guy is definitely not him. You're what you can make. Yeah. It's fine.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass.
Hey, excited to see that nigga underneath, bro.
Hey, Xenon, we're going to have you pop out of the car real quick, okay? We're not currently able to find you in anything, so we're just going to make sure you're telling the truth, alright? Can you unlock the door and step out for me? You just put your hands on top of the car. You got any weapons on you? Alright, I'm going to bang you down real quick, okay? So you got no form of ID on you at all? I'm not going to step to the front of the car. Where's your ID at? Front of his car. You step to the front of his car? Where's your ID at? I got to look for it. Okay. Is that okay? Can you look for his ID? Yeah, we'll have you set out there. Okay. To the front of his car.
I'm going to feel the right
So what did you say your name was?
to get some stops.
What did you say your name was? Yeah. Okay. You have an Illinois driver's license? Yes, I do. Okay.
What's the address going to be on your license? I'm sorry? What's the address?
Michigan State is down
So how old are you? How old are you? You're what? You're 43 years old. Cut off your phone light, dog. I can't see your face. There's no way you're 43. I'm sorry. You're not 43, dog. You're not 43?
No, I'm 43.
There's no way you're 43, man. You'd be the youngest 43-year-old ever.
No, I'm trying to be.
So,
one more time.
how old is he? How old is he? He's 21. Okay. Hey, go ahead and change Jenny back for me. Alright, right now we know you're Orlando. She just told me you're 21. Oh, yeah. Go ahead,
Steven is nothing like you know you did, man.
So why start grabbing your hands?
Why did you tell me your name was Peanut?
You just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty
Because
well.
57, we got one
Just a
there.
good play call, really nice execution.
Did you find it at all?
No, I was just about to ask him where would it be? Where would the license? Where would it
Big
be?
expectations.
I'm
Everybody
sorry, can
expected
you
him
turn
to
off?
stat it up, and now with that last completion, he's
Pocket look good.
The Huskers can really attack on this second and
This is
short.
57. I'm on
And it's
61.
an
Stop.
incomplete pass over the middle.
Do you know his name?
Can you even
Do you know his
imagine
name?
trying to operate in the midst
If
of
he
this?
gave us a call, we found out he was giving it to us, so it's not him at all. So, yeah, you're all good. We're trying to figure out who you are, so we just take people in the line and get over one. How do you know him? How do you know him? Hopefully not. Was it?
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, you've got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page.
Well,
And
so
they're
he
still
got a
losing the
suspended license,
football game,
and
but
he
that's a
lied to us.
touchdown they absolutely
And I'm going to be
needed
real
to have
honest
here
with
at the
you.
end of the
If he
first
has a
half.
suspended license, if he would have told us, so he's not allowed to drive. So the thing is, if he would have just told us his license was suspended, he would have got a ticket, and he wouldn't have gone to jail. He lied to us about who he was and gave us a false name, so now he's going to jail. So, unfortunately, unless I figure out who you are, you're going to go to jail too. Yeah.
What did I do?
If you're not telling us who you are.
I didn't say anything.
We got to figure out who you are right now.
I'm gonna call my mom.
I get you're going to, but I need to know who you are.
I thought you meant right now.
Yeah, no, I need to know who you are. We're going to be able to identify you. So I'm going to be honest with you here, okay? Unless I can get your name right now, we're going to take you out of the car and handcuff you until we can figure out who you are, okay?
Why?
Because right now you're not identifying yourself. You know you can ask you multiple times. If you just, what, you're not trying, because you don't need to talk to your mom to tell me who you are. It's fine if you call your mom to get a hold of her, but I need to know who you are, and I'm going to detain your handcuffs. You're not going to be under arrest, but you're going to detain your handcuffs. Until I know who you are and verify you don't have any warrants. Yeah. Because right now you're failing to identify. He's under arrest. He's under arrest for obstructing justice. You're with him and failing to identify. So right now we need to figure out what this entire situation is. And my partners already came up here and said he's pretty sure you're under 18. And Ragnar Thomas on the floor. We need to verify that you're over 18 as well.
Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that
And
didn't
if
have
you're
a
with
chance
him
to
and
be
you're under
complete.
18, and you just told me you guys met on a dating app, and you met through
No, I said, but
Yeah, exactly. We know what you're applying, so that's why we need to see who you are. We need to verify you're over 18 and make sure you don't have any warrants yet.
We all have our own way of getting business done. You know how to envision the future. We know how to help you build it. With banking expertise powered by people who care. Atlantic Union Bank. Any way you bank.
Have a good night tonight.
And the Huskers will kick it off to start the second half.
Fuck is RB?
Came for the journey to contest for nights. You night?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I could squat you. And you could teach me. Every night you squat. You look like you need one more than that.
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington.
For all three of those reasons,
This lead to start
why we need to figure out who you are.
because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done.
They did, but the quarterback was in. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how.
All right, so this is the last one I'm going to give you, okay? I need to know who you are, or we're going to take you out and send your handcuffs, okay?
Yeah, please come back in the vehicle.
Pick up on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
It is. You got the shoes? You have your shoes?
Nice job by the
You have your shoes?
putting it
Okay,
in
go step out of the
the
vehicle.
receiver to make an easy
Step
catch
out.
and
So we're going to pull you out of the car.
What I'm going to explain
out of the vehicle.
What I'm going to explain. Give me 1 second, bro.
Adjusting the pattern.
What I'm going to explain to you is you can step out of the car voluntarily, or we're going to take you out of the car. So, those are 2 options that we have right now. Yeah, so I'm going to ask one more time before we move to the vehicle. Because we're asking.
Just a second, we're back out there.
Okay, so it's the last time. Step out of the
How about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple short throws, just trying to set those safeties close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the ball, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some moves.
And I'm the passenger. Sir, I'm the passenger of the vehicle. And you have
Wide receiver
on
going
the
in motion.
ground. What was it? Driver, what? You
Down
have
from inside the red zone. Quarterback can make a big play.
Why do you have my every time?
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
So let's take them off your
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, don't get positive yards there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with it.
Operating in the red zone. Here comes second down.
Can you do it for me? Can you do it for me? My body's up.
The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Can you get my shoes? I have
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That's not like pulling me out of the car. Just know y'all getting shoes.
On the move from inside his 5.
What's the name for that country?
He was looking for some running room, but
What's
not
the
much to be found.
You don't have to tell me. I want to go with him. I want to go with him. I want. Ow! Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna bug up.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back
Call
to
my
work
mom.
on offense.
Call my
Now
mom.
we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've had success with, running it the field. It's okay to repeat plays.
I've never been a jail. I've never been a dance. That's been my life. Why are you treating me like that?
Hey, if you don't finish this team, I'm going to make something there, guys. I'm going to drag you to the car.
What's your name? And badge.
For both the 13743.
Okay, no, that's what I was going to say. Like, I'm not probably going to start discriminating to find myself. And I'm the passenger.
This is just as good as the second.
Throwing in the car.
Hitting him, letting him feel the
Don't
physicality
try to
of
act
this
like
guy.
that. Why not? What to do?
They said to drag him out of the car. What do you mean?
You not drag this shit. Because you little person in the passenger phone. I'm going to tell you shit. Shut up. Is you cool? Wasn't I just nice to you, bro? Now I'm going to shovel where I come out. Go get my phone. Go get my phone.
Don't take my daughter.
Go get my phone. Go get my phone before you drive over my phone. Go get my phone because I call my mom and I tell my lawyer, Mikey, she's going to have a field day. She's going to have.
Defense on skates
Oh,
that time.
the mail was charged with obstructing identification, booked for an existing warrant, while the female was charged with obstruction and resisting arrest. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our content.
One more.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he goes to the sidelines. They've been looking to work on this one, right? We've seen him tote the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
That's the second answer. That was December 7th.
From a shotgun down, here's an inside give. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Your adventure starts.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Washington.
Georgia, left hand, brawl, double A battery. One factory, one set of standards.
Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet. And he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away.
Just kidding, you got
did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's a play that defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal post. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own...
Hey, yo, body cam summit is the channel, guys. Links in the description. Y'all know what this is. Let's go.
Drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting touchdown.
Hey!
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Jim Gibson. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Williams will pass.
Oh, boy.
Finds his man. It's out. Turns it on midfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped up a huge gain.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys wall-to-wall islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's good. Good. Picked up a little bit short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
You know what's going on?
From the good running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's been a struggle for the run game for this offense, man. This is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week.
Just give it to the
You just switched seats on me. I don't know who you are yet. So,
see that face right there? That's the I'm about to say.
He's got it up. It'll be a first down. They've got it up for 12.
See that?
not going to jail, and look here. Probably, the way he's looking, probably.
Well, and the great ones do that. And the great ones are okay.
You got a suspended license?
I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient.
I'm going to find out.
Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the
Why
first
ain't you
down.
just staying? Okay, hang tight. Let me talk to the. Is that the wife or girlfriend?
That's my wife.
Okay, squeeze in for me. I don't want to hear it. Hang tight. Open the door again. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to read you something. And I want you to listen to me. I want you to look right at my face.
Oh,
okay?
boy.
I've done this for 36 years. Probably longer than you've been alive. I'm very observant, and I know who is sitting in the driver's seat.
Oh, boy.
Me back there, and I know who's sitting in the driver's seat now. I also can see through the back windshield when people switch on me. Do you feel the inflection in my voice? Do you feel it? Okay, I'm going to read you something, and I want you to be very clear. If you lie to me, you're going into the back of that car in handcuffs. Your choice. I know the truth.
Makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Husky. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a two-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Punt is on its way. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Williams looking for a man. On a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Boston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. That's caught. It's Boston. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw a quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Raiola. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know